Hello and welcome to another update video about Chainlink. Chainlink is moving up. We talked about that in the previous video that it would be quite likely to get at least here to the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level before continuing the move to the downside. The reason for that is very simply that we are either here in a wave 4 or a larger correction that I talked about in the previous video. Could be that we've moved down only in an A wave, we're now moving up in a B wave, will then come down in a larger C wave that would allow for a stronger retracement, possibly into the $6.70 area. However, primary expectation at the moment is the idea that this is a wave 4 correction and that in the wave 4 you are normally going to reach the ideal target. Well, that is at least what you have to assume. The minimum retracement for a wave 4 is the 23.6% retracement. That is exactly what we have seen here before. So we have been, since the new low, or since this low on the 16th of December, we have been hovering below the 23.6% retracement. We have been hovering below that, and then we had a little bit of a spike to the upside, but didn't quite reach the ideal target for a wave 4, the 38.2% Fib level. Now, it doesn't mean we need to reach it, but it is just that this is the ideal target for a wave 4, and in terms of probabilities and likelihoods, and that is really all we can sort of focus on. In terms of that, we have to assume that we are going to reach it, the 38.2% Fib level at 620 or 621. It would even be possible in this wave 4 to reach the 50% retracement at $6.35. But from here at the latest, it should move down. That would at least be part of the current Elliott wave count. If we see a stronger move up, I would not count that bullish. I would rather count that a stronger correction. So it would not be a confirmed trend change or anything. It would rather just be a stronger relief rally. And at the moment we are sort of in an environment where we see a little bit of upside. That was expected. I talked in various crypto charts about short-term upside potential, Matic, ADA, ETH, Bitcoin, LINK as well into this yellow resistance area, and looks like we might get there. A break above that $6.3 or $6.4 level, actually to be specific, would probably unlock this potential to the 621 level. Now, we haven't really broken that on a substantial basis yet, but there's a good chance we do that now. We are in a bit what you could call an ascending triangle here, making higher lows and being just below this resistance area, and it normally just pushes it to the upside, and those ascending triangles would in most cases break to the upside. Statistically, again, they don't have to, nothing has to happen in these markets. It's all about probabilities, it's all about likelihoods. The nice thing here is that we can set a stop loss if anybody wants to trade this, which I personally wouldn't do because the upside potential is quite short, at least in the main scenario. But the stop loss can be set quite nicely below the last swing low here. But after that move up, at some point I would expect the reverse and continuation of the trend down, the move to the downside. Talked about that in the previous videos, talked about this head and shoulders pattern. We see this currently emerging on many crypto charts, that we have something similar like a left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. So we don't really have a right shoulder yet, but maybe with this move all the way up to $6.20, maybe even $6.35, we could put that right shoulder in and then eventually break below the neckline at $5.50. And as I said, the target here would actually take us down into the 320 range. Just taking the target of the head and shoulders, adding it to the taking the height here and adding it to the neckline. The overall Elliott wave count would take us actually into a similar region. So we have actually quite a nice confluence there in terms of support. There is not much more I can talk about. I mean, I would not even any move really until we really break above this swing high, which is at $7.80 here, that the high of the 2nd of December. Until we break above that, I would not call any move to the upside necessarily bullish. It is just due to the larger structure of LINK. So for me, this is still a bearish setup, and so far it's been working out. What we haven't done yet is to break really below this key support level. I think if we break below that, then we can fasten the seatbelt and it will go down quickly. Unfortunately, there is not much more I can talk about at the moment because the market is a bit slow at the moment. Yes, we see some short-term upside. Again, not unexpected, looking good. So Hopefully you liked the update about Link. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.